Thank you. We going on the stream? Blacked out, lights off. Oh, flashing his lights. No passenger, just a driver.
Female driver, female driver. ICOM's good, Dave, thank you. Oh, got the lights on in there. Yeah, look at that thing, old. Looks like it needs some wax.
Showing a possible right turn here. What is this, Coldwater? Making a right on Coldwater, a southbound turn on Coldwater.
Going under us.
All right, we are up. Welcome everybody joining us live on ABC7.com and our ABC7 streaming apps. Taking a live look at a police pursuit, LAPD in pursuit. Getting close to North Hollywood here as we approach the 170, actually just west of the 170, traveling southbound on Coldwater Canyon, an older model Land Rover, a black Land Rover, a DUI driver behind the wheel, a female driver, I should say, driving erratically now, picking up a little bit of speed, was doing about 35 miles per hour out your right, left or right? Out your right, behind us. Okay. Was traveling southbound on Coldwater there, pulled off pretty erratically there now. You see one unit right behind her, 2 units, I think 2 units total. No air support at this point yet, but you can see she is coming to a stop at the intersection here of Bel Air and Strathern Street in the San Fernando Valley. The female driver sticking her head out the window there and gesturing towards those police officers as they prepare to make a felony stop. The vehicle still rolling as she has her hands out the window, and on she goes, continuing this pursuit. Again, going southbound on Bel Air Avenue at a relatively slow speed. Only 2 units behind her here. She's still doing about 30 miles per hour, so if they have the chance, they may give the go-ahead for a pit maneuver here. She is acting very erratic and very, very suspicious. Again, the suspicion is that she may be under the influence of a controlled substance. So we'll see how much longer this goes on. 2 more LAPD units joining this pursuit. You can see in a residential neighborhood we are now over that speed bump there. Again, traveling very slowly southbound on Bel Air Avenue. Another stop. And again, it's either an arm or a head out the, yeah, that she's sticking her head out the window, yelling at the police officers, but keeping her foot on the gas again as she is all over the street, riding the middle of the street. Fortunately, nobody coming in the opposite direction here. The traffic obviously very light this time of the evening on this residential street. Bel Air Avenue once again is where we are in LAPD pursuit. Started in the West Valley, was on Roscoe for a while before she made the right turn on Coldwater Canyon and then another turn onto Bel Air. Now she's pulling off of Bel Air, showing signs of a U-turn here and maybe thinking about going back north. She is paralleling the 170 freeway. She is gesturing at those officers, basically a game of cat and mouse. Now an LAPD helicopter is arriving. You can see that night sun now aimed squarely on that older model black Land Rover. Again, LAPD air support traveling in from downtown through some very thick fog this evening. across downtown LA and even parts of the San Fernando Valley. Fortunately, we're able to give you this view here from Air 7 HD. She's made another right turn here, now traveling westbound, or eastbound rather, eastbound on Lull Street. And they may put this into tracking mode here before not too long, especially with that helicopter now on scene. You can see the night sun lighting it up. Still on a residential street here. Another random left turn now, going northbound on Beeman Avenue. This is a slow speed pursuit. And it looks like this Range Rover is now heading into a dead end. Heading into a dead end in a cul-de-sac. And it looks like this pursuit may come to an end here. She's going to do the U-ey in the cul-de-sac. They're going to follow along. She's now face-to-face with these LAPD officers. She's going to squeeze her way through. And this is it here. This is going to come to a stop into a parking spot on Keswick Street. LAPD getting out of the vehicle, and they will instruct her on what to do next, but she is not complying, and obviously just stepping out of the vehicle there without her hands visible, that is going to cause trouble here. That's a big no-no, and that is going to raise all of those antennas on those LAPD officers. They are going to treat this very gingerly here. They have their guns drawn, and they're going to take her into custody right now. That was a little scary there, but you see them ambushing her as she attempted to reach into the back seat. Didn't get very far there. They are going to take this woman into custody. Obviously, this woman unstable and suspected of being under the influence. Fortunately, she is off the road now. This pursuit coming to a peaceful end at the end of Keswick Street here in the San Fernando Valley. That officer giving the code 4. The vehicle appears to be empty. The driver now in handcuffs. A quick frisk and she will be off to jail. I'm looking, Christina, stand by 1 second.